Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 8 of my Starcraft campaign series. So, last episode, we did the Outbreak mission, which we went and saved all the Doctor's colonists from her colony, which was getting attacked, and then moved them to another location, and they all got the Zerg infection. So, we had to go kill all the Zerg infected people and get them off that planet. So, I'm sure the fun will continue with them. So, now let's continue.
Thanks for joining us. Our own Kate Lockwell is reporting live from the refugee ship Skinnerd-2 in orbit around the planet Meinhof.
Donnie, the death toll out here is soaring. Massive refugee fleets like this one are struggling to reach the safety of the core worlds. Many of them won't. They're short on food, water, and
Kate, we'll
hope.
discuss how the Dominion will rescue those worlds when we get there.
There's a lot of talk about rescue among the refugees, but they're pinning their hopes on paramilitary and rebel groups such as Rainer's
Great report, Kate. Live from a refugee ship over Meinhof, where everyone eagerly awaits the Dominion's return. Up next, a Vermilion commentary. Refugees. Are they really our responsibility?
You're all heart, Donnie.
Yeah.
What do you think of Dr. Hansen?
She's a lovely thing. Full of honey, that one. At least, that's what she wants you to think.
You think she's hiding something?
You ever wonder why the Zerg hit our world so fast? Something there they want. Something made of honey, maybe. Buzzing little bees.
You came to the right. Let's get down to business.
I don't know if it unlocks anything. Probably not now. I always check anyway. Normally it has a little icon either way, but I always just naturally click on it. It's not where I meant to go.
Well, Ariel, found a world for your people yet?
Yes, an unclaimed planet called Haven. It's near the edge of Protoss space, but it seems safe enough.
Seems safe.
It'll have to do. Your people need to lay low for a while.
Aren't either of you worried the colonists might be infested?
How could you even suggest that? They're perfectly healthy.
I hope so, Ariel. The Protoss don't mess around when it comes to infestation.
It's true.
Just in case, maybe you should start looking into some kind of cure for the Zerg virus.
Conventional wisdom says a cure is impossible. The virus mutates too fast. But I'll look into it.
Just do what you can. That's all anyone's asking.
Never thought we'd be back on Meinhof again. Oh, we broke our backs trying to make a life on that rock. Kelmorian squeezing us dry. Day we rose up, we just couldn't take it anymore, you know?
I feel ya. Man's got a duty to stand up and be counted sometimes.
Oh, hell, we were stupid. Having right on your side ain't no match for Gauss guns and combat walkers. A lot of folks died for nothing. If you hadn't shown up when you did...
Hey, your people bought their own freedom. Paid for it in blood. Me and Matt, we were just glad to help.
So now I have Helions. Doubles the width of their flame attack. Additional 10 damage versus light armor. I honestly don't use the Helions too much. So the way these tanks work is like if we go into here, the tanks, every time I get like a level up, see I just got a level up. So I have these two choices, okay? The planetary fortress and the, yeah, I'm not going to try and say that turret. It's a fire turret, okay? But, so that is the Zerg tree, right? Zerg research, okay? And when I click on here and read this, it goes, recovering Zerg samples continue to evolve, clearly has motor functionality despite the lack of anything like a neural cortex. It gives off more heat than could possibly be absorbed in that tank. So that is talking about the fire, or the ability to make like a fire turret, you know, in a way. But also it's talking about learning how some of the Zerg burrow as well. It is extremely sophisticated. There are billions of tiny muscles that vibrate at low frequencies, effectively loosening the soil, crumbling rocks, and snapping vegetation. They can swim through the ground. It's not quite as fast as running, but it's close. So he's talking about the burrowing, and he's talking about making, you know, more heat than like normal. So the planetary fortress has a giant gun on it and doesn't, you know, so can't lift off though. It becomes too heavy. Or they're burrowing fire turrets. So enemies don't know that. I personally like the fire turrets more than the planetary fortresses. So that's what I'm going to go with. But that's kind of how the tanks work, is they kind of give you, before you go in there, they're not really necessary. They're just kind of cool to read. I like them. Because it's kind of talking about his, like, research into it and what he's finding out.
I'm working on a cure for the Zerg virus. I just hope my people won't need it.
The cure is death.
Kerrigan's learning some new tricks. The infestation on Meinhof seemed particularly virulent.
It's about the worst thing I can imagine. Losing who you are like that, all the while being slowly twisted into a damn monster.
If any of Dr. Hansen's people on Haven are infested.
I know. It's just a matter of time before the Protoss come looking for him.
Yeah, the Protoss don't mess
I have
around
a history
with
with
that stuff.
Protoss. If it comes to that, maybe I can talk him down.
Alright, sorry about that.
There's a rare gas on Belshir, the Protoss skull, the breath of creation. They think it be a gift from their gods. We call it Terrazine, and it'd be worth a fortune to the right bidder. Of course, those Protoss will kill us if they catch us on their holy ground. Or at least they'll try.
We've received reports of a new Dominion salvage operation on Tarsonis. They're running a large number of supply trains with minimal security. If we intercept the trains and liberate their contents before they can be shipped off-world, we could make a serious profit.
Alright, so I think I want to do the Tarsonis mission just because I get Diamondbacks, which, as it says, can fire while moving. That's a pretty important thing, because Belshir is going to be another one of the, like, traveling around a lot, so it might be easier. It might be easier to have the ability to shoot while moving.
Never thought we'd be back to this graveyard again. What have we got, Matt?
The Dominions restored power to the old rail network. They're using the trains to move salvage to a central processing station. Our informants say the Dominions found something unusually valuable, and they're transporting it to the processing station today. It's on one of these trains, but unfortunately they're all scan shielded, so we can't tell which one.
Because of course they are.
We'll have to hit as many as we can and hope we get lucky.
Hope we get lucky? That ain't the usual Matt Horner plan.
You got a better one, sir. I'm all ears.
It's all good, Matt. You sold me. Well, let's go rob ourselves some trains. Old Tychus is gonna love this one.
The Great Train Robbery.
What's going on? In the rear with the gear. We hear you.
Come on.
You're the boss.
Doo-doo-doo.
Sir, it turns out there are a few Confederate vehicles in the hills the Dominion haven't salvaged yet.
Diamondbacks. Man, I didn't think they made it past prototyping. Their rail guns will be great for stopping those trains. No pun intended. I'll upload their schematics to our factory network.
There may be other vehicles around that we can commandeer. We should keep our eyes open.
Again, like most missions, you will be using mostly
Victory is ours.
mostly the vehicle you get.
SCV ready.
In this case, the Diamondback, just because that's how it works. Accidentally attacked that one.
What's the plan? What? SCV ready.
I think the most interesting thing about like finding, like, so we just found these Diamondbacks, right? I'm assuming that there wasn't a person just sitting in there for like 100 years, you know, or whatever, since then. So that means we had to put a guy in there. How do we have a guy trained to use a Diamondback that never made it out of the prototype stage? It doesn't make any sense. You couldn't have. So this guy has no idea what he's doing. He's just like, do, but he does a pretty good job. So, guess I can't complain.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
I think, oh, there's 6. 6 Diamondbacks scattered around. This, you can kind of see the little orange on the minimap. I know it's really tiny. But that is the,
My pleasure.
That's my Defiler bone samples that I need. Goodness.
Add-on
Sorry,
complete.
research.
Excellent. On the move.
Try not to accidentally walk into a base.
Of course.
That would be a bad time for everybody.
Excellent. Of course. I like it. On the move.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
My pleasure. At the ready. What? Ah! You scared me! Yes, sir! Yep. We'll butter my biscuit. I'm waiting.
Oops, well, okay. I guess I'll take the Marines too. Whatever.
How devious. I like it.
It's so different to play this as the Terrans, because, like, normally when I play this, I'm playing with the Protoss, because it's in the co-op with Ryan. But you can see now, like, if I move this way, the Diamondbacks will still attack, but the Marines will not.
Victory is ours.
Excellent work, sir. We can utilize the train's scrap payload to build more units.
And defenses.
Big job, huh? You're the boss.
I thought I had one of these, but apparently I don't.
Gotcha.
Probably got one of those.
Yeah, whatever. At the ready.
Leave some Marines around here.
I like it. Go on.
See, I really don't want to follow the rail too far, because then I'll walk into a base. But at the same
How
time...
devious. What needs killing?
Yeah,
Excellent.
Yep, there it is.
How devious.
don't have like a guide in front of me, so I really don't remember where like all the Diamondbacks are, but pretty sure.
Excellent. What's on your mind? On the move. I like it. What needs killing?
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Check it out, Jimmy. Dominion started sending escorts to protect the trains.
I mean, I'm not like surprised by that.
Excellent. On
I
the
mean,
move.
we did just murder one of their trains, so.
My pleasure.
Who wants some? This better be good. You gonna give me orders?
Over here.
What's on your mind? What needs killing?
We didn't send a very good escort.
Victory is ours. At the ready. How devious. I like it. How devious. Of course. Excellent. I like it. On the move. Excellent. Of course. What's the plan? Go on. My pleasure. Victory is ours. What needs killing?
Pretty sure that's
On the move.
goodness. Alright, I'm still missing 2 Diamondbacks.
Of course. My pleasure.
No, wait.
Victory is ours.
Commander, I'm picking up increased comm traffic from the Dominion. Sounds like they're planning to attack our base. We better be ready.
Let's have a blast.
Need a line.
Guess
Just say the word, baby.
Ready to fry.
Don't leave me hanging. Believe it. Time's a wasting.
What's on your mind? How deviant. I'm waiting. Go ahead. At the ready. What?
A train is exiting the southern tunnel.
How devious. At the ready.
Insufficient Bespin gas.
And I need more
Excellent.
Upgrade complete.
In the rear with the gear.
storage depots. I couldn't think of the name.
Roger.
Not enough minerals.
What's the plan?
I cannot believe I cannot find this
course.
last,
My pleasure.
I feel like this is a base, so I really don't want
Get me out of here. On the move.
What's it doing again?
What's on your mind?
Alright, I'm missing something.
Victory is ours. What needs killing? I like it. How devious. Excellent. How devious. On the move.
The Dominion are constructing a series of bunkers to protect the tracks. Be careful.
What? Go on. My pleasure.
Good job.
Of course. What's on your mind? On the move. I'm waiting. Excellent. What's the plan? Huh? Victory is ours. Of course. My pleasure. Victory is ours.
Oh, there's one.
I like it. At the ready. How devious. Get me out of here. Excellent. On the move. Go on.
There's gotta be another, like...
Upgrade complete. A train is coming through the western tunnel.
I'm waiting. Get me out of here.
Probably shouldn't send one by itself right now. Anymore. I'm just trying to think, because I don't know where the last one would be. Like a scavenger hunt. Problem is, like, I've been all the way around here. I feel like it's somewhere, like, really obvious.
Get me out of here.
I'm fine.
At the ready.
The smartest way to do this is, like, keep your Diamondbacks away from the enemies, but on the move, because they have a longer range and can fire their movements, so.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
Awesome.
Excellent. On the move.
See, I would expect it to be a little white dot, if there was one.
What's on your mind?
I just don't know where else to look. So I already came up here. That's empty. I don't want to stray into here because I'm sure this is a base. Don't see any kind of ridges to go up here. There's one here, but that leads to another track.
Upgrade complete.
Well, actually no, that led to this, which I think had one, which I got. And this is the only place I can think.
Victory is ours. Go on. I'm waiting.
Base is under attack.
Get me out of here. What's going on? At the ready.
Oop, nope, that's not a good place to go. Yep.
I like it.
That was a bad call. Bad call indeed.
My pleasure. On the move. How devious.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
Really?
Ours. How devious. I'm waiting.
Unless it's got it like super guarded up there, but I highly doubt it. So
Bad news? I'm going. At the ready. On the move. Excellent. Of course. My pleasure. I like it. Of course. I like it. On the move. How devious. What needs killing? Get me out of here.
Sir, I'm detecting Dominion kill teams patrolling the tracks with large groups of marauders. I'll mark their location with a red warning symbol. Still, you should try to avoid them.
Additional supply depots required.
Go on.
one of my guys repair. It's a nice team.
Pleasure. Victory is ours.
I don't know where that last one would be.
Excellent.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
The Dominion are boosting their train speed somehow. You'll need to use Diamondbacks to catch them.
Don't worry, I will. It's weird.
My pleasure. Victory is ours. I like it.
With the speed, they can't keep. No forces can keep up because they don't use Diamondbacks in this mission. The enemy doesn't. Oh, there is one here. Okay, found it.
Excellent. I like it.
Like, it's gonna upset me if I can't find.
Looks like we found all the Confederate Diamondbacks, sir. This should really help out against the trains.
I'm debating if I want to like take out the Dominion patrol or like just leave them alone, because I could totally kill them all.
Go ahead. Ah! You scared me. Yeah. Yep. What?
2 more trains left.
At the ready.
Siege tank.
How devious.
It didn't go. I was worried it was going to go into siege mode because that would really hurt. I think I'm going to try and do this mission without killing the Marauders. Like, normally I just take out this Marauder group, but
What
like...
needs killing?
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
Speed boosted too. I have to wait for them to pass if I'm gonna do
waiting.
this. Should be doable.
Victory is ours. My pleasure. Of course. Excellent.
Winning.
What needs killing? On the move. At the ready. Go on.
We got tons of Diamondbacks. I'm gonna have to take some cough medicine between episodes. I cannot get rid of this cough. I've had it for like a week. It's just hanging on. More of a nuisance than anything.
What? What's on your mind? What needs killing? What's the plan?
Oh, just because I don't think I mentioned this, I did purchase the remastered edition of Starcraft 2. It doesn't come out until, I think, mid-August, but I have it now, so as soon as it comes out, we can play that. Although, we probably won't be done with this. Well, I mean, we'll probably be done with part 1, but there's 3 parts to this, so this is a long game. I would say definitely over twice as long as the first game. Like, it's definitely a much longer. And I'm interested to see how what the remaster looks like. So, this is the last train, I think, too, so...
How devious.
I really think it's the center lane, too.
On the move.
Get heavy.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Looks like the Dominion ran out of whatever they were juicing the trains with. They're putting out bigger escorts, though. We better watch ourselves.
Excellent. What needs killing? How devious. I like it. My pleasure. Of course. Victory is ours. How devious.
Done. Let's just attack the base, because why not? Probably could have taken the base.
Sir, we're detecting electrical activity in the wreckage.
Now let's see what they were so fired up to get their hands on.
Adjutant 2U-46 online. System recording. New Gettysburg Defense Initiative. Submit access codes.
New Gettysburg.
Well, I'll be. Confederate adjutant. What intel's so important they'd go and dig her up to recover it?
New Gettysburg. We'll learn this when we go back and we can play the first game. New Gettysburg is the map that Kerrigan, if I'm not mistaken, is the map Kerrigan is taken from. So that's when you lose her. So that would make sense. Without letting a train get past in hard difficulty. Oops, well. I always hit continue, just, it's an accident.
Sir, that adjutant we recovered is down in the lab. She's all powered up.
Talk to me, you old piece of junk. What do you know?
User identified. Raynor, James, ex-Marshal Marsara Colony. Joined Sons of Korhal Terrorist Group. Status, criminal.
Enough about me, darling. What else you got locked up in that synthetic head of yours?
User status, criminal. Access denied.
Playing hard to get, huh? We'll see about that.
Alright, so we're going to end the episode here. This ends episode 8. We'll come back. I'll replay the cutscene because I always hit continue by accident. But, alright, so I will see you guys next time.